Welcome to China, a vast land where ancient history meets wonder. The beauty of the towering peaks of tiger-leaping Gorge creates hidden wonders. China offers countless wonders waiting to be discovered. Today, we will start our journey to discover the most beautiful places in China that you probably have never known in this country. We will come to the hardest to find corners. Forbidden City. This is not a palace. It is a giant architectural universe, a masterpiece of symmetry and order. The name Forbidden City was inspired by 2VVN, the constellation believed to be the residence of the Jade Emperor in heaven. This affirms that the Emperor is the Son of Heaven, and the place where he reigns must be the center of the universe on Earth. The entire structure is a realization of the heavenly order on Earth. The dominance of yellow and red not only creates a brilliant beauty, but also an absolute affirmation of status. Yellow is the color of the earth and the emperor. Red symbolizes luck and power. The layout absolutely adheres to the north-south axis symmetry principle. Tianmen Mountain. Located in Zhangjiajie, Hunan Province, China, it is one of the most majestic and mysterious places in the world. Famous for its magnificent mountain scenery, steep cliffs, vast green forests, and floating sea of clouds. To get here, visitors must go through the 68,351-mile-long Tianmen Road, with 99 spectacular bends symbolizing the 9 legendary heavens. Another attraction is the Tianmen Glass Bridge that spans the cliff at an altitude of more than 1,400 meters. Tianmen Pagoda on the mountain, although not too big, is a destination for many Buddhist followers. Tianmen Mountain is not only a natural wonder, but also has profound spiritual significance. With a cable car system longer than 43,496 miles, taking visitors from downtown Zhangjiajie to the top of the mountain. Dongchuan Red Land. Located in the Wudang Mountains, it is one of the most spectacular and surreal natural landscapes in the world. It is not just red soil, but a giant oil painting. This place is alive and constantly changing under the hands of Mother Nature and the hard work of farmers. The bright crimson color of the soil is due to the high mineral content oxidized under humid climatic conditions. Dawn and dusk are when colors are at their most saturated and dramatic. The deep red of the soil is interspersed with bright patches of seasonal vegetation. Longmen Grottoes. One of the greatest Buddhist monuments in the world, recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site in 2000. This place is not only a treasure trove of stone sculptures, but also a living testament to the cultural exchange between ancient India, Central Asia, and China. With more than 2,300 caves, 100,000 statues, and 60,000 inscriptions. Longmen is truly a giant open-air museum. It was first exploited during the Northern Wei dynasty under the patronage of Emperor Xiaowen, a king who was passionate about Buddhism. This is not only a religious building, but also a symbol of power. Emperors used caves to assert their authority, pray for the dynasty, and preserve history through detailed inscriptions about the court. Temple of Heaven. This is more than just a historical monument. It is a philosophy built with brick, stone, and wood. It is the place where the entire cosmology, power, and beliefs of the feudal dynasties of China are condensed. This is the only place where the Son of Heaven, the Emperor, performs rituals to worship heaven and pray for a bountiful harvest. It deeply reflects the ideas of heaven and man are one, and heaven and earth are round in ancient Chinese philosophy. The overall layout of the complex, with the northern part semicircular and the southern part square, is deserving of being a UNESCO World Heritage Site, thanks to its unique, sophisticated, and iconic architecture. Yuanyang Terraces. A masterpiece of nature and human hands worthy of being praised as a precious gem of the world. The terraced fields stretch endlessly, winding along the hillsides like the veins of nature. This is not only an agricultural wonder, but also a symbol of the diligence and creativity of the Han people. Coming to Yuanyang, you can not only enjoy the scenery, but also immerse yourself in the rich local culture. Along with folk festivals such as the Hani Festival or Terraced Field Festival, it offers a profound cultural experience. The ideal time to visit is from November to March, when the terraces are flooded and the scenery is at its most beautiful. Panjin Red Beach. What makes this place famous is the red color that covers the entire beach. Not sand or rocks, but a type of salty grass. This grass begins to grow in April. At first it is light red, then gradually turns bright red and dark red in autumn. Not only does this area feature red grass, it is also part of the world's largest wetland and reed marsh area. It is home to more than 260 bird species, including rare and endangered species such as the Sarus crane and black-billed gull. This place is considered a pure ecotourism system, a perfect combination of natural and artificial landscapes. Hanging Temple. Perched precariously on a 75-meter-high cliff in the Huangshan Mountains, Hunyuan County, Datengou City. Built in 491 AD during the Northern Wei Dynasty, this temple has existed for more than 1,500 years. Most amazing is the unique blend of China's three major religions: Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism. In a feudal society that often divided beliefs, the Hanging Temple became a symbol of a rare unification of three religions. It has survived not only wars and earthquakes, but also religious persecution, thanks to its hidden location on the cliff. Huanglong Scenic and Historic Interest Area. A wonderful and unique place in China, recognized by UNESCO as a World Natural Heritage Site in 1992. World famous for its system of colorful travertine lakes, waterfalls, and limestone shoals. The cascading lakes, of which there are more than 3,000, form a spectacular landscape and have been described as unique in Asia. The lakes reflect many colors under the sunlight, creating a fairyland on Earth. It possesses a diverse and relatively intact forest ecosystem, with changes in vegetation according to altitude. Located in northwestern Sichuan province in the Mingsha Mountains, the area has a fairly high altitude, ranging from about 1,700 meters to 5,588 meters. Terracotta Army. This is part of the mausoleum of Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor to unify China in the 3rd century BC. Thousands of meticulously crafted statues of warriors, horses, and chariots, each with its own unique facial features, costumes, and weapons. Discovered by chance in 1974 by a local farmer, it is not only an archaeological treasure, but also a testament to the power of the Qin dynasty. With more than 8,000 statues excavated from warriors and archers to generals, the Terracotta Army is not only a work of art, but also a symbol of Qin Shi Huang's power and ambition. He believed that this army would protect him in the afterlife. Fenghuang Ancient Town. Outstanding with well-preserved ancient architecture, especially the traditional stilt houses of the Miao and Thojia ethnic groups. These wooden houses with their curved tiled roofs and cobblestone alleys create a very distinctive and charming scene. The Dajiang River winds through the town like a silk strip, creating a charming watercolor beauty. When night falls, the town is lit up by lanterns and lights, creating a sparkling, romantic scene like something out of a fairy tale. River boating is a popular experience for many tourists to see the whole view of the ancient town. With more than 1,300 years of history, Phoenix, ancient town, was once an important military outpost and trading center. This is a clear cultural intersection expressed through customs, practices, costumes, especially the culture of the Miao ethnic group. Potala Palace. Located on Marpo Ri Hill, it gives a majestic feeling as if touching the sky. The palace's architecture is a perfect blend of traditional Tibetan style and Buddhist elements. With two main areas, the White Palace and the Red Palace represent the balance between the secular and the spiritual. The white walls, brilliant golden roofs, and intricate decorations create a gem in the middle of the Tibetan plateau. The architectural highlight lies in the way Potala blends into the natural landscape. The combination of rugged terrain and exquisite design makes Potala an inimitable masterpiece. Mingsha Mountain and Crescent Lake. A magical and unique tourist destination, famous for the harmonious symbiosis between desert and water. Amidst the vast, majestic golden sand dunes of Mingsha Mountain, there exists a green, peaceful oasis called Crescent Lake, which is shaped exactly as its name suggests. The combination of sand and water creates an extremely poetic landscape, almost a real mirage in the harsh desert. The sand dunes are famous for the sound they make when the wind blows or when you slide down the slope. The lake is known as the Eye of the Desert and was an important stop on the ancient Silk Road. Lijiang Old Town. Located in Yunnan Province, China. It is a cultural and historical gem recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Featuring cobblestone streets, winding canals, and traditional Naxi wooden houses. The architecture here is a harmonious combination of Han-Bai and Tibetan cultures, creating an ancient yet vibrant space. The curved tiled roofs and stone bridges over clear water give the feeling of stepping into a watercolor painting. Not only beautiful in landscape, but also a place to preserve the culture of the Naxi people. Summer Palace. the largest and best-preserved imperial garden. It was the main retreat for Qing dynasty emperors, especially Empress Dowager Cixi. The palace was first built in 1750, largely destroyed in 1860, and restored in 1886. It represents the complex connection between nature and Chinese culture, and reflects the power and wealth of the imperial family. The Summer Palace is hailed as a pinnacle of Chinese garden design. Its layout emphasizes natural beauty following Confucian ideals of balance and harmony. West Lake Hangzhou. It is no coincidence that people call this place the heaven on earth of Chinese painting and legend. A UNESCO Cultural Heritage Site since 2011, it is nestled among lush green hills west of Hangzhou City, Zhejiang Province. The origin of the lake dates back to the Han Dynasty, when it was part of the Qiantong River, gradually being transformed into an artificial lake through the dynasties. During the Song Dynasty, Hangzhou became the capital, attracting poets such as Bai Juyi and Su Dongpo. The Legend of the White Snake, the romantic love story between a white snake who transformed into a woman and a scholar, makes West Lake even more magical. To this day, the lake remains a spiritual home for intellectuals with associations such as the Zilling Seal Engravers Society. Shanghai, considered the economic locomotive of China and one of the largest financial centers in the world, often compared to New York or London. With iconic skyscrapers like the Shanghai Tower and the Oriental Pearl Tower. The city is divided by the Huangpu River into modern Pudong and historic Puxi, steeped in colonial architecture. A famous spot where you can admire the ancient European architecture against the modern skyline of Pudong. There are bustling shopping districts like Nanjing Road and a plethora of unique dining options. With its vibrant and ever-evolving pace of life, Shanghai deserves its nickname, the city that never sleeps. Zhangjiajie Grand Canyon Glass Bridge, designed by Israeli architect Haim Dotan, with a massive steel and glass structure capable of withstanding winds of up to 201 kilometers per hour. It originally held the record for the world's longest and highest glass bridge, along with 10 other Guinness World Records for design and construction. From a distance, the bridge appears fragile and hazy in the mist, and CNN once voted it one of the 11 most spectacular bridges in the world. Walk on it for about 40 minutes, and you will feel a slight vibration, not a technical fault. In the middle of the bridge is a 260-meter-high bungee jumping platform, giving the feeling of pure free fall without wires like at Macau Tower. Tongli, Ancient Town. A very famous and popular place, especially for those who want to experience the beauty of a Jiangnan water town. The town has a history of more than 1,000 years, built during the Song dynasty with rich cultural heritage. Ancient architecture from the Ming and Qing dynasties is still very well preserved. Tuituvian is a special highlight. This is a classical garden of Suzhou recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Compared with some other large and famous water towns, Tongli is often considered smaller and quieter. This is ideal for those looking for tranquility and wanting to explore slowly. Tiger Leaping Gorge. The name Tiger Leaping Gorge comes from a dramatic legend. A hunted tiger jumped across the Jinsha River. Although no tiger could actually do it, the story has turned the place into a symbol of bravery and mystery. Recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site since 2003 within the framework of 3 parallel rivers of Yunnan. The local people are mainly Naxi ethnic group living in small villages, relying on farming and tourism for survival. Imagine standing on a steep cliff, the wind howling in your ears below you, the Jinsha River, rushing with waterfalls, white snow peaks piercing the sky. That is Tiger Leaping Gorge, a geological masterpiece where rivers have dug deep into the ground over millions of years. Huangshan. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site for both its cultural and natural values, famous for its 4 natural wonders. Strange pines, pine trees growing from granite cliffs with unique shapes, the most famous being the welcoming pine. Strange rocks, bizarre granite blocks resembling people animals or objects with vivid names like Flying Stone. Sea of clouds, when clouds cover the valleys, creating a scene of mountain peaks like islands floating on a white ocean. Hot springs bring relaxation to visitors. In addition, many peaks are over 1,000 meters high, with the 3 highest and most famous being Lianhua Peak, Guangmin Peak, and Thiandou Peak. Sichuan giant Panda Sanctuaries. Located in Sichuan Province, this sanctuary is a great destination not only for nature lovers. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2006, the reserve includes 16 protected areas. The most prominent of these are centers such as Wolong Dujiangyan and Bifengxia, which are home to more than 30% of the total wild panda population. Not only is it home to pandas, it is also an ecological treasure trove of lush bamboo forests, majestic mountains, and rich flora and fauna. The cool climate, fresh air, and picturesque landscape create a relaxing atmosphere. This is a chance to see the adorable pandas in their natural habitat or at eco-friendly conservation centers. Activities include visiting the panda cub breeding area, learning about conservation programs, or volunteering to care for pandas. Wujian, famous for its traditional Jiangnan-style ancient houses, intricate canal systems, and curved stone bridges across the river. Praised for its excellent preservation of ancient structures and culture, it offers the feeling of traveling back in time. With ancient beauty, cultural richness, and the simple lifestyle of the locals. Attractions include Mao Dun's old house and folk performances such as shadow puppetry and kung fu on boats. Visitors especially love the warm light from the lanterns and ancient houses that create a romantic atmosphere. Sitting on a black-roofed boat and cruising around the canals is the best way to experience the beauty of this ancient town. The mild climate and spring drizzle make the landscape even more poetic. Beijing. The capital of China, where history and modernity blend magically. It is the cultural, political, and historical center of one of the world's oldest civilizations. Home to World Heritage sites such as the Forbidden City, a massive palace complex that was once the center of dynastic power. Beijing is also a city in constant motion. The 798 Art District is a paradise for contemporary art lovers. Zhangjiajie landform. A national geopark in Gansu Province, northwest China, world famous for its unique and dramatic beauty. Known as China's Rainbow Mountain, due to the vibrant bands of red, yellow, orange, green, gray, and purple on its slopes. The Dongchuan landform was formed by the deposition of red sandstone and other minerals over millions of years. Tectonic shifts tilted these layers, and erosion sculpted them into the strange, magnificent shapes we see today. Many compare it to a heavenly painting nature's own canvas. Chengdu. A wonderful city, harmoniously combining long history, unique culture, and modern vibrancy. Known as the culinary capital of China, it's especially famous for its spicy Sichuan hot pot. Home to cultural landmarks such as Wuhu Temple, the ancient Dujiangyan irrigation system, and bustling Jinli ancient town. Chengdu feels both quaint and friendly, where one can admire traditional architecture and a slower pace of life. Besides its ancient charm, it's also a center of innovation and technology. With modern hubs like Tianfu Square and the high-tech district showcasing rapid growth. Sanya Resort. Refers to the collection of resorts located in Sanya City, Hainan Province. Sanya is known for its tropical climate, turquoise waters, and luxury beach resorts. Most are situated along famous bays such as Yalong Bay, Haitong Bay, Dadonghai Bay, and Sanya Bay. These bays boast white sand and crystal clear water, perfect for relaxation and swimming. Luxury resorts offer full amenities from large swimming pools to award-winning spas and world-class dining. If you're looking for a luxurious beach destination in China, Sanya is the ideal choice. Jade Dragon, Snow Mountain. A snow-capped mountain range all year round with its highest peak, Thak Dao Bak, reaching over 5,500 meters. The scenery combines snowy peaks and lush green valleys. On sunny days, sunlight reflecting on the snow creates an ethereal glow. At the foot of the mountain lies the Blue Moon Valley, home to emerald lakes surrounded by pine forests. Spring and autumn are ideal seasons with blooming flowers and pleasant weather. For the Naxi people, this mountain also holds deep spiritual meaning. Mogao Grottoes. Known as the largest, richest, and oldest continuously used Buddhist art treasure in the world. The complex preserves 492 caves, containing about 45,000 square meters of murals and over 2,000 colored sculptures. The art spans from the 4th to the 14th centuries, illustrating the evolution of Buddhist art in northwest China. Often compared to the Louvre, it represents a unique artistic and spiritual achievement. Guilin and the Li River. One of China's most beautiful natural gems, often described as a living ink painting. Located in Guangxi Province, the region features karst mountains, winding rivers, and enchanting caves. The Li River is the soul of the landscape. Its jade-green waters flow between towering limestone peaks. A Li River cruise from Guilin to Yangshuo offers breathtaking views that stay in the memory forever. Hong Kong. A fascinating blend of East and West, famous for its skyline and fast-paced life. One of the busiest and wealthiest cities in the world, home to more skyscrapers than any other city. It serves as a major international financial hub with a powerful stock exchange and banking system. Known as a culinary paradise from street food to fine dining, it offers every flavor imaginable. Chongqing. A centrally governed city on the upper reaches of the Yangtze River in southwestern China. Due to its mountainous terrain, it's known as the Mountain City. Buildings cling to steep hills, and the city's complex multi-level transportation system has earned it the nickname Five-Dimensional City. Public transport is also a tourist attraction, especially Lijiang Station of Railway Line 2. Where trains run straight through a building. At night, Chongqing's riverside skyline glows brilliantly, highlighting its unique architecture and vibrant life. Qianhu Miao Village. Nestled at the foot of Lijiang Mountain in Guizhou Province, this Miao 1,000-household village is a living masterpiece. Home to more than 1,400 households, mostly of the Miao ethnic group, it's the largest Miao settlement in both China and the world. Below the village flows the winding Bok Tui River, crossed by ancient wind and rain bridges, creating a breathtaking ink painting scene. As evening falls, the red wooden homes glow under kitchen smoke curling through the mountains. Qianhu remains a sanctuary of authentic Miao culture, perfectly preserved through generations. Huangguoshu Waterfall. Known as the largest waterfall in China and in all of Asia. Standing about 77.8 meters tall and 101 meters wide, it cascades down in a thunderous curtain of water. Huangguoshu Waterfall is also known as Galaxy on Land due to its magnificent beauty and strong flow, especially in the rainy season. The most special feature is Tui Liam Dong, a natural cave located right behind the water curtain of the main waterfall. became familiar to many Asians because it was chosen as the setting for the classic TV series Journey to the West. Not only the main waterfall, but also part of the AAA-level scenic area, including many smaller waterfalls such as Dao Fa Duong Waterfall and Ngan Lian True Dam Waterfall. Thousand Island Lake. This lake is not only a giant artificial lake, but also a masterpiece of human creativity since 1959. The lake is not only beautiful in terms of landscape, but also drinkable, thanks to its high purity, with a clean water capacity of up to 17.8 cubic kilometers. Forests cover more than 90% of the area, creating a rich ecosystem from the mischievous monkeys on Monkey Island. Each island is a world of its own. Lock Island, with its giant lock, the largest in the world, symbolizes prosperity. In autumn, yellow leaves fall on the stone road, creating a romantic picture that makes anyone want to stop forever. Hongcun Village. Recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 2000 for its exceptional preservation of architecture and village planning. The village is famous for its ancient houses, white walls, black tiled roofs, and exquisite bricks and stones. This is a wonderful example of traditional Huizhou architectural style. Planned in the shape of a buffalo, resting by the stream in front of the mountain. With a peaceful lake, small bridges and ancient houses reflecting on the water surface, it is likened to a village in a watercolor painting. Macau, often dubbed the Las Vegas of Asia, it is a fascinating blend of Eastern and Western cultures. With a history as a Portuguese colony spanning over 400 years, Macau has a diverse cultural identity. Famous for its lavish casinos, it attracts millions of tourists who love gambling and luxury. These complexes not only feature casinos, but also shopping malls, high-end restaurants, and top-notch art shows. Recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, it is home to beautiful architectural works such as Senado Square St. Wudang Mountains. one of the four holy mountains of Taoism in China. This is where the famous Taoist temple and monastery complex is located, associated with the legend of Emperor Zhenwu. The ancient architectural complex in Wudang was recognized by UNESCO as a World Cultural Heritage for its artistic beauty. The cradle of internal martial arts. The birthplace of internal martial arts such as Tai Chi Bagua, Palm Xingyi Fist. Majestic mountains with 72 peaks, 24 streams, along with outstanding ancient architectural works such as Dian Vang Kung Nam Nyam Kung Tu Tio. Wuyi Mountains. This place is not only a symbol of magical beauty, but also the cradle of tea culture and Taoist philosophy. The perfect combination of majestic mountains, winding rivers, and diverse ecosystems attracts millions of tourists every year. Famous for its 36 red sandstone peaks rising from the lush green valley, creating a vivid ink painting. The clear river water reflects the mountains and bamboo forests, giving a sense of adventure in the middle of wild nature. More than 5,000 species of plants, including ancient bamboo forests and rare animals such as golden monkeys and leopards. This area is a biosphere reserve with a temperate, cool climate, year-round, ideal for ecotourism. Shangri-La Valley. The name Shangri-La was originally a fictional location in the novel Lost Horizon by writer James Hilton. It is described as a valley hidden among the Himalayas, a place of serenity and peace, where time seems to stand still. In 2001, Zhangjiajie County in Yunnan Province, China, officially changed its name to Shangri-La to attract tourists. This is an area of the Deking Tibetan Autonomous Prefecture bordering Tibet and Sichuan. Oriental Pearl Tower. One of the most prominent symbols of Shanghai, China, representing the city's rapid development and modern spirit. At 468 meters high, it was the tallest building in China until 2007 and remains one of the must-see attractions in Shanghai. The three main spheres are observation decks, offering 360-degree panoramic views of Shanghai from the Bund. The tower is not only a television structure, but also a symbol of China's economic breakthrough in the 1990s. Located on the ground floor, the museum covers the city's history from the Bund period to modern times and is well worth exploring for cultural context. Guangzhou. As one of the three largest cities and the leading economic, commercial, and industrial center of China, especially in the south. The city has a history as an important port on the maritime Silk Road and remains a major port and transport hub today. This is also a shopping paradise with countless markets and large and small shopping centers famous for wholesale of many goods. Known as the cradle of Cantonese culture with its distinctive Cantonese language and world-famous cuisine. This place has a harmonious blend of tradition and modernity. Fujian Tulou. Compared with Wuyi Mountain, which is famous for its majestic nature and tea culture, Tulou offers a completely different experience. Circular, square, or rectangular earthen buildings built from the 12th to the 20th centuries by the Hakka people. These structures are designed as ecological fortresses with earthen walls up to 2 meters thick, 3 to 5 stories high, strong enough to resist robbers. The main materials are clay, bamboo, wood, and stone, mixed according to a special formula to create timeless durability. The interior design resembles a miniature city with a warehouse and common living area. Jiuzhaigou Valley. An amazing natural wonder and dubbed heaven on earth in China. Famous worldwide for its system of emerald green lakes, where you can see all the way to the bottom. There are more than 114 large and small lakes here, with watercolors magically changing from green-blue to emerald green. Five Flower Lake and Five Color Lake are typical features of this beauty. Autumn is considered the most beautiful season when the forest turns to brilliant yellow, orange, and red, reflecting on the blue lake surface. Laojun Mountain. With an altitude of about 2,200 meters, this is known as China's first immortal mountain, and is one of the most sacred sites of Taoism. Compared with Wuyi Mountain and Oriental Pearl Tower, Laojun Mountain stands out with its blend of Taoist spirituality and magical sea of clouds. The original name was Mount Jingqi, which was renamed during the Tang Dynasty, because legend has it that Lao Tzu lived in seclusion and practiced here at the end of his life. With over 2,000 years of Taoist history, it has been a holy site since the Northern Wei dynasty, when the first temples were built. By the Ming dynasty, it was named World-Famous Mountain, and one of the most famous mountains in China. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park. The park's most striking feature is the thousands of giant quartz sandstone columns that soar into the sky, creating a majestic stone forest. Many tourists describe this place as fairyland because of its magical beauty. The park is famous worldwide for its rock columns, which are said to have inspired Hallelujah Mountain in the blockbuster movie Avatar. With a large scale, it belongs to the Wuling Scenic Area, recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Although it is a natural park, the tourist facilities are quite well developed. Pingyao Ancient City. With a history of more than 2,700 years, Pingyao is a living testament to the architecture and culture of the Ming-Qing period. This is the only place in China that remains almost intact, with more than 3,700 ancient houses and 400 perfectly preserved structures. The courtyards with curved tiled roofs, carved wooden doors, and brick courtyards are characteristic. Pingyao is an ancient urban city with stone streets and old houses different from the majestic nature of Laojun or Wuyi. This place focuses on financial history, Ming-Qing architecture, and ancient urban life suitable for culture and history lovers. Lijiang Giant Buddha. This is the world's tallest rock-cut Buddha statue, standing 71 meters tall. This giant Maitreya Buddha statue is carved into the red sandstone cliff of Longmen Mountain, facing the sacred Ngami Mountain. The size of the statue is extremely overwhelming. The shoulder is 24 to 28 meters wide. The fingers are more than 8 meters long. This demonstrates the extraordinary feat and talent of ancient craftsmen. Construction of the statue began in 713 during the Tang Dynasty and took about 90 years to complete. The initiator of the construction was a monk named Haithong, with the original purpose of calming and pacifying the chaotic water flow. Great Wall. The Great Wall is a symbol of the unity, perseverance, and indomitable spirit of the Chinese people. Unlike the ancient urban landscape of Pingyao or the magical sea of clouds of Laojun Mountain, the Great Wall is a blend of man-made architecture and natural terrain. The wall winds through rugged mountains, deep valleys, and vast plains, creating a majestic picture. This is a combination of nature and military architecture different from the ancient urban area of Pingyao. This is a must-visit destination for anyone who wants to understand the soul of China